Western Conference and Eastern Conference championships, I have to say something about Miami and Boston. I have been tossing and turning about who was going to win this series, and I didn't let game one affect my pick because, oh, shout out. Rose says she will come on. Craig, we just got to let her know. I was like, Craig asked, she said, tell him I'll come on. I said, all right. She said, yeah. I told her, Corey, you mentioned her. She's like, oh, yeah, cool. I'll come. She's like, I'll come, just let me know. So
you do me no favors.
Yeah. we can do it. So I text her and I said, she was like, who do you like? And I was like, it's like Miami they're playing really well. And it reminded me, like I said, Jimmy Butler is reminding me of what he wants to get back. Like this is what I said. I said both teams match up really well. Both teams are playing 90s defense basketball. I have to sleep on it, but I might be leaning towards the Heat just because Jimmy wants to chip. But I would say the same about Tatum. So it's going to be a good series. So I think I said that even before game one. I said that Saturday night. And I think I'm gonna pick the Heat. I think it's gonna be a good series. But I don't know. 90% of people picking Boston now.
I think I'm gonna go Heat in 6. I think I'll go Heat in 6 or 7.
6? I don't know about that.
No, I'm basing that on Horford or Smart coming back. If they don't come back, that's something totally different. But I think they're supposed to play. I know Smart might be back. I know Horford with the safety protocol. I don't know if he's gonna be able to play game 2.
He's not.
But
he's not.
But this I don't know. I think Boston, shown they're going to fight back. I think it can go 6 or 7. I think I'd be kind of disrespectful to say Miami gonna win in 5. Like I ain't gonna say that.
So you got the Heat.
Yeah, it's 6 or 7. I can't go 10 toes down on one number, but I'm gonna say 6 or 7.
I got the Heat too. Craig, who you got?
I picked Boston for the series start. I'm sticking with Boston. I'm not gonna change my pick.
Yeah. Well, I picked the Bucks and the Suns, so at this point, I'm a free agent.
I did win it all this year, so my pick is still there. But I think Boston, they're. I mean, both teams are really good on the defensive side. It's just unfortunate that the Celtics don't have Horford to space the floor. He can shoot threes. He can pick and pop. He can play a little defense if he needs to every now and then. He's just an extra body out there. Like he's just an extra person that can crash the glass if he needs to, or whatever. And then also Marcus Smart's not there, the defensive player of the year. So that's unfortunate too. I'm hoping he can come back, even if he can't guard Butler. I just hope he can come back and at least put some pressure on some of the 3-point shooters out there that they got. That'll be good for them at least. Plus his extra boost he can provide, because Boston pretty much had that game won, but they had him 3 out of the 4 quarters. Just the third quarter, I don't know what they for the first 7 minutes they could not make a shot. They didn't make a shot. They made 2 free throws. That was it, and they turned the ball over. Tatum had 6 turnovers by himself. They were getting blocked left and right. I don't know what happened between Tatum in the first half and Tatum in the second half and what they were doing. But I guess credit to Miami for making the adjustments, because that was not the same team in the second half, especially that third quarter that was in the first half. But Butler, he did something that you just don't see nowadays. He had 41 points with no threes.
Yeah,
so,
crazy.
All free throws and twos. So I mean, you gotta give him credit for that. But I'm still sticking with Boston. I'm just hoping Smart can come back for game 2. I don't think Horford's going to be there for 2 or 3. He might be there for 3, but I don't think so from what I've been hearing. So I'm still sticking with Boston. I really don't want Miami to be there. I don't want Stephen A. Smith to be all smiling and giggling about Miami, and I just not a fan of Miami basketball teams.
The
basketball.
Man, none of them.
The basketball team. There's only one. I mean, the professional one.
I'm just saying. No. What I mean, none of like the teams of the past. Like, Not even with Dwayne Wade and Shaq.
Maybe the first Dwayne Wade one, just because Dallas started doing we're going to have the parade route out right now. We're showing the parade route we're going to take after they were up 2-0. And then Miami came back to winning. Maybe that was the only team. Okay, I'll give you that one.
Yeah, I'm about to be like, yeah.
The 2006 Heat.
Yeah.
Every other iteration of the Heat, nah, I'm good. And then this one, I just want to see Tatum, because Tatum's been to the NBA Conference Finals like 3 or 4 times.
3 times.
Yeah, so I mean, it's just like, just want him to get there at least once.
Yeah, I mean, he's still 24 though.
He is, but I mean, it's just unfortunate that he's had to deal with this injuries from Marcus Smart and then the protocol with Al Horford. So,
I mean, yeah.
But I'm still picking Boston. I got Boston in I've had him in 6. I'm still sticking with 6.
Okay. Corey, you go Boston.
Yeah. I'm with Craig there. I've never cared for the Heat. Even before the Pacers LeBron series, like just never cared for him. So not saying I'm a big fan of Boston either, but I'd rather see Boston there.
Yeah, a lot of people pick. I'm not gonna lie, this is a really good matchup. They played in the Eastern Conference Finals in the bubble. So I listen. This is the 1 and 2 seed, so they match up really well. I can't wait. Actually, all right. Golden State Warriors versus the Dallas Mavericks. This is gonna be interesting, Craig. We were talking about this earlier. You think Golden State?
I got Golden State. And if Clay and Steph can play like Clay and Steph, I got them in 5. I just think that people are asking who can guard Luka and all this stuff, which is a legit question. But who can Luka guard on the other end? He can't guard nobody. He doesn't play defense. So I know the team as a whole, Dallas has played defense a lot better from like the All-Star break or whatever, or maybe even a little bit before the All-Star break.
Yeah.
But if Steph and Clay are hitting their shots like they're accustomed to, and they're getting Poole hitting his shots like he was before when he was starting, I don't see Dallas winning but one game in this series. I think Dallas is a solid team. I think they're one superstar or one star away from being back here again in this position, but I just don't see how they can, because I just don't think, as good as Luka is, I just don't, if he's in foul trouble or whatever it is, and the Warriors get him in foul trouble, I don't know where they're going to trouble. Brunson has he's tailed off from the first round, and then you really have no other like big time star on the team, and then like I figure Luka's going to get tired of chasing somebody, either that or he's just going to guard nobody. He's going to be guarding Wiggins or something. Well, Wiggins can score too. Yeah, he's not going to be chasing Steph or Clay. I'll tell you that. If he is, it's a wrap. I don't know what he can't.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting, the defense assignment.
Yeah,
that Golden State's gonna, because Golden State's gonna throw bodies at Luka, and they're gonna bet the other people to beat them. And the thing with Golden State is they're a great defensive team, and they have that really good small ball lineup that matches well with Dallas. And I mean, and Clay, I think Clay right now, I mean, if you get, we all know this, and after you have a major injury, whether it's in sports, right? It's in football or basketball, you have time to start getting in shape. Clay looked like he's peaking towards fully healthy. He's riding the bike to the stadium. And he looks like he's peaking in shape at this point in time. So I think Golden State has the experience. And I think Golden State wins in 6. Close 6, though. Close 6, but I think Golden State wins in 6. Mo, who you got?
I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take 6 only because I feel like momentum is something in sports, especially basketball.
Yeah,
I think Dallas is gonna fight, and then that momentum is gonna ride them to at least win a couple of games.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely think Golden State gonna be too much, because what they're gonna be able to do is, like you said, they're gonna be able to throw bodies at Luka. You can go a 5-minute, 10-minute stretch where you could throw Draymond at him. You could throw the rookie at him. The rookie at him. You can throw him at him. You can go a 3-minute, 4-minute stretch where you can throw Clay at him. You can even go a stretch where you throw Wiggins at him. So it's like they have so many bodies they could throw at him that's gonna give Luka different looks because now they can be physical with him. Then you got a couple of them that can match his speed, that can go foot for foot with him. So I think it's gonna be a different atmosphere. Like you said, now it's what do you do with Luka if you're Jason Kidd, what do you do with Luka defensively? Because if you run in zone, okay, that's different. But if you run man, depending on who he's on, you're gonna wear him out. Because now what you gonna ask him to do? Run with Clay, run with Steph?
I don't know.
Because one thing I would do is if I see him on Clay, I'm gonna run him ragged. If I see him on Steph, I'm gonna run him ragged. If I see him on Wiggins, I'm gonna post him up. I'm gonna wear you out. Like I'm gonna make you exert more energy than what you want to exert on both ends of the court.
And which is
I don't think Phoenix did that. I don't think Phoenix really made him work on the defensive side of the ball. So he had so much energy left over for defense. I mean, for offense, he was straight.
Especially
he do on defense.
Especially if Clay and Steph show up.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's
gonna
be tough.
A great series though. I think he's gonna probably 30-something, 35 probably, but
that's what Luka does, you know. But somebody said that he needs to listen. Rest in peace to one of my favorite players. Everybody knows this. Craig has him in the background. Craig's favorite players, right? Kobe Bryant said this about James Harden. He said that you can't win basketball by that playing style. You gotta have it. Him and Tracy McGrady said, and they're speaking from experience because they both have done that. But you can't win basketball on a higher level by your usage rates being that high. Like James Harden was when he was in Houston, he's shooting threes, he's assisting. Cool. Your individual stats are going to be very high, like Luka's. But in order to win, you especially in NBA, you gotta be able to give it up, man. You gotta be able to trust. And that's hard to do. Especially if you're a superstar and you know you can make it happen, you know? And Luka's a superstar.
Did you know that out of the top 10 paid players in the league, only one is still playing?
Top 10 paid.
Yeah.
Steph.
Yeah. He's number one. Mm-hmm. Everybody else in the top 10
is gone. LeBron's gone, KD's gone, Harden's gone, Westbrook's gone.
Hey, so
I saw a list earlier, Craig. Who else?
I think Anthony Davis is in there.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna give y'all a wild statement right quick, and I'm gonna word this right. And I'm trying to figure out how to word this right. If Dallas makes the playoffs, Dallas makes the NBA Finals, right? Yeah. This will be probably the second worst roster I've seen a superstar take to the finals.
Besides
LeBron, that's what everybody saw.
Besides LeBron, that ain't nothing gonna beat that Cleveland roster.
That's what Nick Wright. That's what Nick Wright was saying. That's how great Luke is.
But hold up, no disrespect. But then again, does really it's sad to say this, but does Dallas really have people on that roster that's better than Elgauskas and Larry Hughes and even the people they had?
Yeah, Craig, don't do that.
Maybe Brunson, because Brunson was playing like he was that second guy.
Who?
Brunson. In the first round, Brunson was playing really, really well.
Brunson was playing well, yeah.
And then he just, I don't know what Phoenix did or if it's just something that he just, he doesn't have it anymore. He fell off, just like Poole. Poole was playing well when he was starting, and then he kind of, lately, he's like, especially like the last 3 games.
I'm going to tell you, Dinwiddie's going to be the X factor, though.
Dinwiddie's really good, too.
Dinwiddie's going to play.
For a second guy, maybe a third guy, Dinwiddie's pretty good. I think I would take Dinwiddie and Brunson over anybody LeBron had in 07.
Yep.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah, because now if Luka does take this team to the finals, it'll be interesting, but it's gonna be hard, especially if Boston goes or the Heat. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be. I don't know, man. Boston and the Heat play that defense, and they can run that small ball. Both teams do.
I don't think
if Dallas goes against, if Dallas goes against the Heat, they're gonna throw who they can at Jimmy Butler, right? I mean, not Jimmy Butler, but Luka. And then if Dallas versus Boston, Tatum is gonna go at Luka all day. If it's close on fourth quarter, Tatum can match Luka shot for shot.
I don't know. This is better or worse than that 07. If they does go to the finals, I don't know what's.
It's comparable. Yeah, it's
But you looked it up. You looked it up,
Craig.
Craig.
I'm just looking up who Cleveland beat. But I mean, you look at who Dallas would have beaten.
They beat Detroit to get there.
Yeah, they did. But that was the only team, I guess, that was maybe.
Yeah, I mean, that was a great team. They went back-to-back finals.
I mean, but they were favored over them. That was the only team that they played that were favored over. At least, I think Dallas, in the first round, you could have said they were going to lose, maybe, to the Jazz. I don't know if they were really favored. I'm saying I don't know if they were really like heavily.
I got you. With Luka not being there too. Okay.
Yeah, that too. I forgot about that. And but the second round, they were heavily underdogs.
Heavily.
And then this round too, they're underdogs.
Yeah. If they make it, I mean, that goes. You gotta give Jason Kidd coaching too.
Gotta give Jason Kidd a bunch of credit. You got to give Luka a bunch of credit.
Yeah.
Because remember, it was reasons behind why he didn't get that Lakers job. He was like, why he didn't get the Lakers job? Now he might look back.
I wanted him to be like LeBron pushed for him. LeBron pushed for Ty Lue, but he makes the decisions.
Clearly, they don't need Porzingis.
You said what? Oh yeah.
Dallas doesn't need Porzingis.
No.
0-2.
I think he hurt them more. If that makes sense. I think he's overrated, but
I do too.
I do, man. He had one calling him the unicorn, and we haven't seen a unicorn since. Maybe that's why.
He was in New York.
Yeah, unicorns don't exist.
You'll get to see him. He's in Washington.
Yeah, well, I'm glad. I'm a Lakers fan, so I don't have to deal with that. That's Bo. Yeah, he is on local TV. Every time, I'm gonna tell you this: two of my friends are Wizards fans, and I was like, "Oh, you got the unicorn." That's
nice. I was hoping. I was hoping we get a top three pick, but
y'all have had top 10 picks for like 15 years.
And it's terrible. It's terrible.
Wizards keep getting top picks. Listen, I'm a local guy, but I'm
never won 50 games. Ever. I mean, maybe back in like.
No, they had a good team with John Wall,
but they never won 50 games.
Nope.
In the season.
No. The closest we got was like 40-something, 45 or 40-something. We had Gilbert in them.
Good, yeah. Yeah, y'all have Gilbert.
We had Gilbert, Karan, and Antoine Jameson.
Yeah.
That's tough, man.
It's tough, man. I saw. I was like, "Then they got another top 10 pick." Golly. Yeah. All right. They're a local team. Yeah. I'm a Lakers fan and a Commanders fan. I am not a Washington Wizards fan. My brother is. A lot of my friends are. They're like, "Oh, you can support local teams." I do. I follow them, but they're trash. I don't care to say it. Yeah, cool. I don't watch hockey, but I'm not gonna. I have a Wizards shirt at Facebook, and I was like, that's not my team. It's not. No hate, no shade. It's just
wear that shirt with pride, man.
Okay. Anyway, NFL.